Chrissy and Rich, what I've done here is just modelled up your property very, very quickly, just to give you an idea where the house is and where the garage is, and that becomes my base model from which I do all my concepts. So in the background you can see 2, 4, 6, 7 concepts there, and they're really just some of them are just slight variations of each other, some of them are different layouts, and I want to just take you through a couple of ideas and notions about all of them, and some of the implications that we're going to come across. In this first one, I just ignore the pool in the garage for the time being. I want to show you what I've done on the decking. So on the decking, I've extended that, given you enough space to be able to put a dining table outside in the sun. I've maintained your barbecue in your current alfresco roofing, and I've extended that roof line out to the boundary. In this particular instance, I've got a timber screen there. I really want to see if we can get down. I was going to go for something like a whole bunch of Atripurpureum, Japanese maples, or forest pansies or something like that. So I've just run with that theme throughout all of these designs because I wanted to do this quickly. I've pushed the carport all the way to the back left-hand corner with the view of putting the pool there, having some lawn in front of the pool so the kids can get access to the lawn easily without having to go into the pool area. You can come out of the carport, walk across a short bit of lawn back onto the decking. In this instance, I've got the pool on the right hand side closer to the boundary, but there's a whole bunch of, you've got gas and you've got electricity coming into the property through here, and then underneath the garage you've got sewer. So no matter what we do, we're going to be struggling a little bit to find the absolute right resolve. In this particular instance, I've just swapped the pool over. So I've pushed the pool closer to the garage. I've given you a little bit of a shade structure over the back of the pool there. And then I've given you about sort of 2.5 meters of paving space. I really want to extend that to the boundary. And then again, lots of leftover space is really just for the kids. The pool's around about 6 by 4 meters there. And so that's two concepts, similar sort of notion. Here I've pushed the pool around to where the clothesline is. You can see that I've put the pool fence quite tightly around it. The garage is isolated. You can come out of the garage wherever you like. You could have that wall completely open. But there's not a lot of space inside that pool area by the time the fencing goes on. The second concept after this, I've given you a bit more space. But there's a much bigger lawn, much longer lawn that may be beneficial for the kids to be able to utilise that space, and then tuck the pool around the corner. We can move the clothesline and all of that, of course. Same pool position, just bigger paving, and I've just simply put a shade structure coming out from the garage and a little bit of seating there. And again, I can make all of this bigger and move it around, but I'm just wanting to get some ideas now to you. So this allows us to put the pool over there, which means we don't have to interrupt where the gas and the electricity comes into the property, and we still have to deal with that carport being built over the sewer tie. The sewer pipe, the main sewer pipe, is out in the middle of the laneway, and we would have to demonstrate to the authorities how we're going to build over the sewer tie, or we can actually have the sewer tie relocated. I'm not so keen on that because it means digging up the laneway. Now this one here, what I've done is I've pulled the swimming pool closer to the house so that we're staying away from the back of the property where the gas line and the electricity lines are coming in. Tight bit of pool fencing between the house, I guess between the corner of the house and the pool, and then I've given you a small amount of paving space within the pool area, big enough to put a lounge and an umbrella, but not a lot of space. There's not a lot of space on the inside of the pool fencing, and I could shrink the pool down. And then what's happened is we've sort of left with two lawn spaces, one next to the clothesline, and I've put the garage back in the left-hand corner there. and the usable lawn space becomes two divided areas, as you can see here. So we can put the trampoline in one spot, and the kids can have a hitting wall up against the side of the garage. And then in this final one, what I've done is for the sake of not putting the carport over the sewer line, the connection point, I've put it on the other side of the property. Now, the problem with this is you've got power and gas coming into this side of the property. So we need to investigate where those lines are, how deep they are they going to interrupt, are they going to be affected when we go and dig our foundations. And you'll be looking straight onto this structure from the house, across the pool, small bit of paved space at the back of the pool there. But the benefits are the kids have a much bigger lawn space. So really I'm flying through very simple ideas. I haven't really gone into styling and to be honest, I haven't really gone into anything overly creative with these designs. I'm just trying to get layouts to you, layouts that are based around issues with your sewer tie and your gas and your mains power coming into the property. Same sort of concept on this particular design. I've just created a bit of a splayed wall on that garage because of the angle of being able to turn in and get those cars in and out of there. That laneway is only about 4.5 meters wide. So if we didn't put any wider access to the garage, it just becomes difficult to get a car to be able to get in and out with that tight space. It's not the end of the world. It could just be a little bit more comfortable. And the problem with this one is that the issues are that we end up going with quite a large opening door. So things to talk about, things to think about, and we'll organise a meeting to chat.